St. Mary Netherton Daily Chronicle, Morning Edition, September 6, 1925. Good morning, gentle listeners. Edmund Pruitt, greeting you on this peaceful Sunday, as our community gathers for worship and the quiet anticipation of anniversary preparations reaching their culmination. The weather presents us with what Mr. Higgins describes as particularly fine Sunday conditions, with morning brilliance suggesting divine favor upon both our devotional observances and the arrivals of returning families. A soft easterly breeze carries the mingled fragrances of ripening blackberries and late-blooming clematis across our awakening village. Those planning to attend morning service are assured of comfortable circumstances throughout the day. The Reverend Holloway announces that this morning's sermon will address the joy of homecoming, a topic he considers particularly fitting, as our community prepares to welcome those whose paths have led them elsewhere, yet whose hearts remain forever connected to St. Mary Netherton. The Church Flower Committee has prepared an arrangement featuring tall hollyhocks alongside deep crimson roses, creating what Mrs. Hammond observes as a welcoming display that honors both the season's beauty and the spirit of reunion that fills our village. Mrs. Barnes's Leghorn hen maintains its exceptional productivity, presenting this morning's egg with what Mrs. Barnes characterizes as Sunday morning reverence, combined with an awareness of the heightened activity surrounding our approaching commemoration. The bird completed its constitutional with measured dignity, pausing frequently near the front gate to observe the unusual number of early morning walkers heading toward church, which Dr. Peterson suggests demonstrates the hen's perceptive recognition of significant community developments unfolding. The tea room announces a special Sunday offering of clotted cream hazelnut meringues, which Mrs. Hartley describes as delicate sweetness perfectly suited to the Sabbath's gentle pleasures. Colonel Weatherby arrived at his customary early hour, discussing with Constable Porter his upcoming travel arrangements to visit his daughter in Chipping Norton, following Tuesday's festivities. Watson supervised the morning preparations with characteristic diligence, having apparently determined that Sunday service requires his personal approval of the table arrangements, moving purposefully from table to table before settling with evident satisfaction that the establishment meets his standards for welcoming the post-worship community. Miss Twigg reminds residents requiring final adjustments to their anniversary attire that she and her assistants will remain available following this morning's service until 5 o'clock. The seamstress encourages those needing minor refinements to visit promptly, noting that such final touches ensure proper comfort and fit for Tuesday's commemoration. Today will bring the gentle pleasure of homecomings, with the 9 o'clock train expected to deliver the first returning families and the afternoon arrival at 2 o'clock, promising further reunions. Sons and daughters whose paths led them to distant places, yet whose hearts remain rooted in our village lanes, grandchildren meeting grandparents whose stories span generations, and those whose village memories draw them homeward for Tuesday's celebration. The evening train at 7 will complete today's connections, bringing home the final travellers whose roots remain strong despite distance. That concludes our morning report. This is Edmund Pruitt, reminding you that our evening edition will follow the 6 o'clock bells. Until then, St. Mary Netherton observes this day of rest with grateful hearts for the bonds that draw our families homeward and the peaceful preparation that readies our village for Tuesday's meaningful celebration.